Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. DOS here, and welcome back to our RWBY reactions. Uh, Man, last week was rough for me. I was having audio issues in my recording. My channel members know that that video was very late, so I apologize to them. For all you guys just watching normal YouTube release, you guys didn't have to worry about that, but it was pretty fucking stressful for me. The video ended up being like 4 days late. It went live on Tuesday when usually it's supposed to go live on Fridays. So hopefully it's going back to schedule. But oh boy, it was rough. It was so freaking rough. It was just stressful, but hey, we're back now. We're all good. So what happened last time? I'm trying to remember because it was a freaking blur. I need to look at the thumbnail for last episode. Oh yeah. So it was mainly like Team Ranger and Blake and Sun, as I predicted, and I'm assuming this episode from the thumbnail as well is going to be Yang, which it's gonna be so good. But we had those two slimy fucks from White Fang planning something, having I already forgot her name, Chameleon Girl, planning for her to kill the Belladonna family, leaving Blake alive for Adam. Adam's taken full control of the White Fang. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And then we also had Oscar and RWBY sharing a moment together, like talking to each other and everything. I have a feeling that Oscar is going to have a huge crush on RWBY. That's just what I think, which I don't think RWBY would really care all that much about having a relationship. So I think that's going to be the issue, is Oscar is going to develop a crush on RWBY, and then it's not going to be reciprocated. And then she's going to realize later on that he has that crush, and then she's either going to be with Oscar or politely decline. Because I don't see RWBY being in a relationship at all. She's mainly I see her as just a fun-loving huntress. So I see Yang being in a relationship, Weiss, Blake, but I don't really see RWBY. Also, isn't she if I recall, she's the youngest between the team of RWBY. So I don't know. I'm assuming her and Oscar are the same age, or at least around there. Besides that, well, if we're going into Yang's territory, we left off with Weiss being released, and Yang and Weiss going to talk to Raven, Yang's mother. We have Cinder going to appear at some point, and then at some point, I would have to assume Team Ranger and Crow are going to be going to Raven as well to find the maiden. So, oh yeah, I completely forgot that the maiden's there. I just reminded myself the maiden should be with Raven, right? Either that or she knows who it is. I wonder if it's that buzzcut girl. We haven't seen any huge powers from her, but we haven't really seen all that much from her to begin with. So I'm not certain. Regardless, I always want more Yang, and we're seeing her confront her mother, which I find super fascinating and interesting. I want to learn more about Raven. I want to be able to see what comes of this. But before we get to see any of that, let me thank my channel members. I want to thank Meredith Flugelhorn, Benjamin Burdett, Darren Johnson, and Hayden Smith. These are people that pay a bit of money every month to get early access to catch-up shows like RWBY. Usually it's a week, but sometimes the world will just fuck me over. So, but thank you guys so much for all your support. It means a lot. Again, I will reiterate this many times. You guys don't have to be channel members, by all means. At some point in the future, I'm probably going to close membership. I think for the time being, up until maybe I catch up with RWBY, I'll keep the memberships open, and then once I've caught up with RWBY, I'll probably close it. just because I know people like seeing these reactions sooner, and like being like they like that early content, you know. So I think once I catch up with RWBY, I'm probably going to close the membership, but we'll see by that point. But thank you guys so much for the support. It really does mean a lot. But without further ado, let's get into that reaction. Alrighty, here we go. Like, give me some more of that Yang goodness. Like, please, like right now. Oh, that's that mustache guy, isn't it? Oh no, it's Crow. Okay, never mind.
Regular or the special?
I'm actually looking for someone. Goes by the name Shiro Wan. Ever heard of him? I heard he's a regular around here.
Uh-oh.
Who's asking?
Hey, I'm not some cop, if that's what you mean. I need Shiro for a gig. We go way back.
Way back, huh? So, he's a friend of yours.
I'm assuming this is Shiro?
Yeah, I'd say so. He's a pretty
Maybe.
alright guy.
Well, in that case, you tell that jerk that he better not show his ugly face in here until he pays me the lien he owes me.
Oh.
Did I say friend? I meant acquaintance. Really, we're just colleagues. Anyways, thanks for your time, buddy. I'll just be taking off now.
Well, that's, that was unexpected. That kind of scared the shit out of me. Well, he's trying to get back up. Man, I wonder what the fuck he did. Crow. A fight club, really? I really like Crow's design. It seems like something I would wear, to be perfectly honest.
Hey there. I'm looking for Heather.
Did she pass away?
Look, pal, I've had a rough day. Do you know where she is or not?
Daddy? Does he know where Mommy is?
Oh, no.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh. What? That was sad. Oh, now he's looking at bounty hunters. Terminated in progress 8 weeks ago. In progress 5 weeks ago. Poor Crow, man. Oh, he's back?
You got a lot of nerve showing up back here, unless you brought that idiot with you.
How much did Shiro owe you?
Well, I'd say about 16,000 lien. Wait, what? Man, you must be in some serious trouble with him if you're paying me off.
His name is clear.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
That was really nice of Crow.
You can wait outside. Thank you.
Raven looks so done. Oh,
So, what's the truth?
that's a
No,
nice
It's
teacup.
better when it's hot.
You know, you're really obnoxious.
The truth is that truth is hard to come by. A
It's not
story
wrong.
of victory for one person is a story of defeat for someone else. By now, your uncle has surely told Ruby and her friends plenty of stories.
Yes.
Well, he's never given me a reason to doubt him before.
That doesn't mean those reasons don't exist.
Okay. So what are your reasons?
You know, you and your teammates might as well be the poster children for the Huntsman Academies. Your motives vary, but you all enrolled to try and make the world a better place. It's adorable.
It's what huntsmen and huntresses do.
Not all of them. Some people are just in it for the money and the fame. But
That's
there's even more that are
right.
just looking to grow stronger. Your Uncle Crow and I didn't attend Beacon to become huntsmen. We did it to learn how to kill huntsmen. Daddy and Uncle left that part out, Aside from the Grim, huntsmen were the only ones capable of ruining our raids and hunting us down. Our tribe needed a counterforce.
That's smart.
And Crow and I were the perfect age. The entrance exams were child's play compared to what we'd already been through. We were good. So good that we caught the attention of Beacon's very own headmaster,
Ozpin.
Professor Ozpin. Even after we were put on a team, I could tell he was keeping his eye on us. Back then, I thought it was because he knew. But it was Team Stark he was interested in.
What do you mean by that?
Constant attention, extra training missions, turning a blind eye whenever we happened to break the rules and get into more trouble than we should have.
What's happening with Team RWBY?
Sound familiar?
What's your point?
How much do you know about Professor Ozpin? About his past?
Well, the other ones
He
know.
was a prodigy, one of the youngest headmasters to be appointed to a school.
Because that's how he planned it. Because the man you know as Ozpin designed those schools and has followers inside every academy on Remnant that are loyal to him and no one else.
That doesn't make any sense. How could he have... No. Why would someone even do that?
Because Old Man Oz has a great and terrible secret.
Which Team
One
Ranger
that could
knows.
spread fear across the world. One that he eventually entrusted to our team. And once I knew, there was no going back. I needed to know more.
She's going to tell
But
them.
with every new discovery I made, the more horrifying the world became.
Okay, then tell us. What's the big secret? What's so crazy that the rest of us don't know?
Reincarnation.
The creatures of Grimm have a master named Salem. She can't be stopped, she can't be reasoned with, and she will not rest until humanity crumbles at her feet.
What?
You know, you two haven't even touched your tea.
Why should we believe any of this?
Because it's
Now
true.
you're catching on. So far, you've done nothing but accept what others tell you. But you need to question everything.
It's a nice... That'll be like wallpaper. Like, right there.
Otherwise, you'll end up just as blind as Crow.
Uh-oh.
And your fool of a father.
Oh, no.
Don't you dare talk about my family like that! You need to calm down.
Yang, please.
Listen to your friend, Yang. Your teammates never let you down before.
You don't know the first thing about my teammates! About me! You were never there! You left us!
Oh, Yang.
Why?
I know more than you realize. Not just about you, and not just what I've been told, but things I've seen with my own eyes.
So what?
I know the Grimm have a leader. I know people who can come back from the dead. I know that magic is real. And I can
People
prove
come
it.
come back from the dead, Crow.
You said Ty told you all about my semblance.
Wait. Does it have a part 2 to it?
Well, I doubt he ever told you what Oz did to my brother and me.
What?
Go see for yourself.
What is gonna happen here?
Mom?
Where the...
Yang, are you okay?
I'll be fine once we could get her to take us to RWBY.
It's okay if you're not okay.
You didn't believe what she said, right?
Of course not. Well, not all of it. It was crazy. We have dust, semblances, but I mean, there's no such thing as magic.
That is not true. There's Raven.
A raven?
I've seen that bird before.
They can turn in... Yeah,
Maybe it belongs
because we've
to your
seen
mom?
Crow. No, that is the mom. Because Crow can turn into a crow. So you go behind a tree, become Raven. Yep.
How did you do that?
Well, I could explain it to you. Or you could ask your uncle.
You're letting us go?
I'm giving you a choice. Stay here with me, and I'll answer all of your questions and more. We can have a fresh start.
No, no. That's not what Yang wants.
Or you can go back to Crow and join Ozpin's impossible war against Salem.
That's exactly what she's gonna
Meet
do.
the same fate as so many others.
You know, you could help
But can
them.
you really go back to trusting someone that's kept so much from you?
Why would she trust you?
All I care about is making sure my sister is safe.
That's my Yang. That's my girl. Because you're not her family, Raven. You've never been there for Yang.
Yang,
You may have been watching in your Raven
if you
form.
side with your uncle, I may not be as kind the next time we meet.
Then we'll kick your ass.
You aren't kind this time either.
I know.
This isn't right. I get one or two of them, but all of them? Raven?
Hey.
Oh.
Almost the entire gang's back together. Ooh, are they making stew, ramen?
All right, the first batch is just about done.
Awesome! Now we just need Crow and we'll be all set.
Uh-oh.
Do you really think he's going to bring that many people? This is a lot of food.
I mean, you're eating half of it.
I don't know, but it sounds like we can use all the help we can get.
I'm back.
Be right there!
You're going to overcook that.
No, I'm not. Shut up!
Hey, Ruby.
I'm coming!
Well, you overcooked it.
Fine, you take over. So,
Oh,
we
she's
didn't
gonna
know how
drop
many
it.
people were coming, so we just cooked all of it.
Give her a hug. Give her a hug. Come on.
Yang, I'm so sorry. I should have stayed, and I should have talked to you more. I wasn't sure if you wanted me around.
love you.
Oh, I'm such a little bitch.
I love
Oh.
you too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a lot to catch up on. Oh, even Weiss is crying. Oh my gosh, we're all crying.
Weiss.
Fuck. Fuck, man. That really got me. God, I don't know what to say. Man. All right, I need to compose myself and then go to the discussion. So I'll see you there. Oh boy, I was not expecting that, and that really hit hard. Okay, so let's start off with information. So this was focusing Crow, and then Yang, Weiss, and Raven. So Crow was looking for huntsmen to help enlist, and so many of them are missing, like basically all of them. I'm assuming that Salem's doing. I'm assuming Salem has been targeting the huntsmen, killing them one by one. Which would make sense. You know, less people to go against her. We also saw Crow just being a good guy, you know, paying the tab for the huntsman that we're assuming has died in action. God, that moment where he opens the door and the guy, like, when he goes to the door and the guy opens it and he asks where Heather is, and then the little girl comes out and asks, you know, does he know where my mommy is? Fuck, that was so sad. Like, imagine that your mother takes like a quest for them to do, and then they don't come back. Like, that's rough. And like some of those hunters and huntresses and huntsmen left like 5 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, so like 2 to like 3 months of time has passed. So that sucks. That really sucks. We had Raven telling Weiss and Yang Salem and her existence, because obviously Ozpin knows about Salem, and obviously Crow knows about Salem. I don't know if Team Ranger knows about Salem. If I recall, I don't think Crow ever told them about it. I don't remember. I don't remember if he like mentioned it to them or not. I think no. I think he did. I think he mentioned Salem before. So Team Ranger does know about Salem. And then you have you also have the confirmation that Crow and Raven become crows, and a crow and a raven. So because for ages we've seen like a bird, like, and then we see Crow, and like it was never fully confirmed that was Crow. I mean, in last volume we saw like the raven and then trees passed and then Crow like running, and like that was basically like the first instance, like, okay, that Crow, it has to be Crow, right? It has to be. But it was never fully confirmed. And we got the confirmation with Raven here, saying that, like, showing that she can become a raven. Apparently that raven has been watching Yang. I have a feeling we probably have seen it in past episodes and stuff like that, but I don't recall ever seeing a Raven, but it might have been in the background and stuff like that throughout episodes. We get confirmation, and we obviously, us the audience knows that magic is a real thing. I mean, we've seen it, but this is the confirmation for the characters and in the universe that magic is a real thing. I liked Yang stepping up to her mother, calling her out for her shit, because Raven is just a horrible mother. I liked learning the information that Crow and Raven went to the academy to become stronger and learn how to kill huntsmen and huntresses, because they were part of this clan, both of them. And then, like, they needed to protect themselves against the hunters and huntressmen, because they were the biggest threat for their clan. And then it looks like Crow just really, like, fell in love with his friends and, like, felt like the duty of being a huntsman and being a huntsman. So he left the clan and decided to become one and be devoted to Ozpin. It's an interesting point of view, you know, from Raven's point of view, like the detachment, because she only went to become stronger, but Ozpin saw potential in her team, in all four of them, in Ty, Ruby's mother, Raven, and Crow, and he wanted them to be the next protectors. He's probably like was thinking like these might be the people that would be able to take down Salem. But Raven had a plan of her own, and Ruby's mother died, so. And then obviously, Ruby's mother had silver eyes, and Ruby has silver eyes, so that's a big reason why Ozpin has such a interesting fascination with Ruby. But I liked Yang getting angry at Raven, because Raven was just talking shit about Yang's father, which he was there for her. He's been there for her. Raven just left. Like, that's bullshit. Like, imagine if, like, you were born and, like, your mother or father left and they come back. I personally have had that happen in my life, where I hadn't met my actual father until, like, sophomore, junior year of high school, and I didn't want anything to do with him. Like, he was not my father. He didn't deserve my time. So I see where Yang's coming from with this, and I definitely sympathize with her a lot. The anger and the complete lack of want for connecting. I think at first Yang wanted to find Raven because it's her mom. She wants to find her mom and have the family back together, but after everything that's happened, she doesn't care. She cares about the people that have already been there for her, the people that already care for her, the people that she knows she can trust. So, I like that a lot. I'm interested to see where things go next with Raven and the clan. I was expecting some more stuff with Raven and the clan, but that might happen like later on the volume or in future volumes, because we know Cinder is supposed to be going there, and then we know Crow wanted to go there as well, so we might have another confrontation. Honestly, if Raven like agrees to team up with Crow and all them, that'd be a pretty good team. Just like at least with like having Raven on their side, like that'd be really good, because Raven's obviously a very skilled combatant. She's very skilled and she's very like smart. So I think that would be like a really good addition, but I don't know. I don't fucking know. And then we have to mention that ending. Having Ruby and Yang seeing each other for the first time for what I'm going to assume it was months. Because obviously last time Ruby saw Yang, she was just completely like frustrated, done with life. She was not really talking to Ruby, and Yang was just in a depression. And RWBY left to continue on trying to help the world and figure out what the fuck to do. And that whole sequence really got me. It's so pure. Lindsay and Barbara did a fantastic job right there. It was just very emotional, you know. I mean, especially after everything that's happened, like RWBY felt responsible for what happened to Yang, and to see Yang back at it again with a new arm, like fighting the good fight, like that must be just so huge for RWBY. And I'm glad they included Weiss. They just need one more. They need Blake, and then we can have Team RWBY back together again. So, what would the team name be now? It was Ranger before, but now you have a W and a Y. So, what would the team name be after that? I don't know, but and I don't know if we want to include Oscar on the team officially, but that's what's going to be interesting. They'll have to explain Oscar and the whole Ozpin situation. That'll be very interesting. All in all, that ending just really made me really fucking happy. I just couldn't help smiling. And I'm just so glad that the majority of Team RWBY is back together again. We still need Blake, but I'm really happy. A random thought that crossed my mind is, are we going to see Neptune ever again? Like, there's been no mention of Neptune for a while. Like, I kind of doubt that we're going to see Neptune, because, like, I think if we were going to see Neptune, he would have probably thought to, like, ask him if he wanted to help and stuff like that. So I think Neptune just isn't going to ever appear again, which I think is interesting. I kind of want to look it up, but I shouldn't, because it could be spoilers, but that would really suck if Neptune never comes back. He has to, right? Because of Sun, like those two are like best friends, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited for next episode. I want to see Yang and Weiss learn about Oscar, and I just want to see them all interact with each other again. Like, after having like a season and some volume and some change of having them all separated, like, this feels good to have the majority of them like back together. Like, it feels really, really nice, and it's something that I didn't realize I really missed, but I did. I certainly did. Oh man. I guess my question for this episode will be concerning Raven and Crow. If you had the ability to change into an animal, what animal would it be? Now, I'm going to limit it to real life animals, because obviously if we're doing mythical, I'd say like, oh, fucking dragon, stuff like that. But we're going with real life animals. I think if I had the ability to change into an animal, I would probably want to change into... Honestly, I would probably go for a bird as well. I'd probably say like an eagle or something like that, just because having that ability of flight is just so nice and something that I've always like dreamed of, being able to fly and stuff like that. So plus, I mean, eagles have amazing eyesight and are very strong, so that'd be my choice. So let me know down in the comments what your choice would be for an animal that you can turn into if you had the ability. But yeah, besides that, if you guys want to watch the original video of RWBY, you can click the link down in the description below, so you can go to the Rooster Teeth website and watch it without my stupid face and my dumb voice. Become a first member of Rooster Teeth. Support them, you know? Besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, hope you have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.